and I would like to talk about another way that we can enhance our border that also kind of interplays with trim. And that would be to use an I-cord on your piece. So what I'm going to do here is just finish us off for right now. And I'm going to use a different color yarn so you can see how the I-cord is created. I'm just going to go to my Caron So Soft acrylic yarn. And to start, I make a slip knot. Always cross over your working thread, which is the one that comes from your skein of yarn. And now I'm going to create a chain, and you want to do this as long as the piece that you need, because this is very awkward to patch together, and I feel like maybe making it even a little bit longer than you need. In other words, if you have a jacket that you would like to use the I-cord on to make it look like the Chanel style, then you want to measure up the front of your jacket, around your collar, and down the other side of your jacket, round your corners, then come around your hips and come around all the way to the front where you meet your piece where you started. And I would recommend you measure it, and measure it generously. Okay, I'm going to do this with a shorter piece just to show you what I'm talking about. So here I have my foundation chain or beginning chain, and these are the nice little V's that you see when you do your foundation chain. Then I go into the first stitch on the left, yarn over, pull it towards me. But now instead of making a single crochet, which is when you do a yarn over and go through two, I pull it through towards me, and then I pull it through the existing chain on the hook. So go one to the left, into that chain, yarn over, pull it towards you. Be sure to hold your tail down here with your thumb and middle finger, and then continue to pull through the chain. And it's a continuous motion. 1, 2, 3. Into the loop, yarn over, through the loop on the hook. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to move down towards the first loop. You always work from right to left, and this is your slip stitch because you're slipping. All you're doing is pulling it. Well, sometimes when you have to undo, this was a very good thing that just happened. When the thread splits, just pull it up maybe 5 or 6 inches, pull it back down, and it'll heal itself. Okay, back to into the chain, pull it towards you, through the loop, into the chain, pull it towards you, through the loop, into the chain, pull it towards you, and through the loop, and so on. I'm going to go to the end, and then I will show you what it looks like when you put it on your piece. And you can also do this in 2 colors. You could use a second color for this row of pulling it through. So right here, I'm going to cut so I can move it around, and always pull it through tight. There you go. So here would be your trim. And if you sew this, tack this on from the back, you will have a very, very nice stabilizing factor that would create a beautiful border. Now, as far as trim goes, this I-cord can be turned into a frog. it can be turned into a buttonhole. I would make it a little larger for a frog, but you get the idea. So this makes a great decoration or stabilization. So there's your I cord.